Anybody can make a pizza. Very few people can make a good pizza. Very few people can make a good pizza consistently. And very, very few people can make a good pizza consistently and at a high speed now. These guys are good.
So it'll be a 9-inch pizza hub and no garlic and a garlic dip.
Can you make a lot, please? And when you finished, tell me when you finished the lot, please, all right?
It's a strange food. It's round, it's put in a square box, and it's cut into triangles.
Hello, how are you? Happy Friday. And thank you. Next week, yeah. And the final curtain.
What's leading to it? Well, I've given a lot to this and it's gone on a lot longer than I expected, but it's time for me. And it's time to move on to another chapter.
1, 3, 4.
1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4.
Got married in 1991. I had no profession, no career. I had a huge interest in food. I ran past the idea of opening up a pizza shop. I'd worked in the pizza shops in Belfast and abroad, different places, from dishwasher, toilet cleaner, pizza maker. And I thought, sure, look, I'll give it a go for about 3 years. I'll try and open up pizzas in Monaghan. It was very difficult and very challenging. We ended up with the premises 23 Market Street. And that particular premises had a 24-hour food license, which meant it could, a pre-64 food license, which meant it could serve food 24 hours a day. Initially, very, very few people heard about pizza. I was going around suppliers and they were asking me what I was going to do, and I was telling them the pizzas, and they just laughed at me. What are pizzas? And they'll never last. My first member of staff, Deborah Murray, she was a young 16-year-old girl, and she just left school and she was looking for a job, and I says, come on ahead. Liz came along, Liz McDonough. She started with me when she was 18 years old. It built up from 1 person, 2 people, 4 people, 8 people, 10 people. Started doing deliveries, got our own vans, got 3 delivery vans. It progressed to over 30 staff at one time before the fire. And we were delivering all around Monaghan. It wasn't mass production. Each pizza was a creation. It smelled good, it looked good, it had to be cut good, it had to be presented good. Your staff would say please and thank you to the customers, and you'd recognise the people and talk to the people.
How are you? Lovely to see you. And dresses. And a choice of tops. Yes, Liz is back and Pauline's in giving a wee hand as well as a few of them doing a wee visit and things like that. How long's it been?
8 years.
8 years. Never leave. It haunts you, doesn't it?
Well, it's slowly coming back to me. Slowly. I think it's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, I came here when I was, 18, David?
Liz came in one day. I was a sign in the window, and she walked up and she was wearing a brown Macintosh or Macintosh coat. And she stood there and she says, "Have you got a job?" He says, "Yeah, okay, come on ahead." And that was, what age were you, 18?
Yeah.
You were working in Corby Rock?
Yeah. I used to get like Robert Vazelle and
Yeah.
Ryan Sheridan.
And
Do you remember Alex Higgins, the snooker player? Alex Higgins?
yeah,
He
gosh.
came in, he was really mysterious. Remember hood up and
Yeah?
yeah, he was.
I think when people heard that this pizza door was closing, it was like as bad as the poor Pope when he died.
Many years ago, back in 91, when I opened up back in the late 80s, I was aware that food can be a medicine as well, and a tonic. And certain foods and certain herbs and certain spices and certain smells make you salivate, make you happy, create euphoria. You have a nice feeling and a nice taste and the texture and things like that. And one of the things I wanted to create was a pizza where you have a slice of pizza, and in that moment when you're raising it to your mouth to eat, you're smelling it, you're looking at it, you're tasting it, and it just stops everything in that moment. And you're just having a moment where you're forgetting all your worries and all your problems, and you're just enjoying tasting. you'd be working on something and you'd know by the colour of it, it's right. You'd know by the smell of it and the fragrance of it, it was right. It's just hit the mark, the balance of this particular type of spice, this herb, this oil, or whatever you're doing in it. And then when you marinate it, it just doubles the bouquet, and it's just fabulous. And one of the amazing things is the smell. The smell of the shop when it's open out in the street. Funny enough, people have said that the smell of Pete's Store can reach from Market Street to Heaton's Corner. One of the records is, I think, as far as Fleming's on a hot day, but they've said they could smell it that far away. Our system's set up for high speed, efficiency and quality. It works well, and we can deal with very, very high volumes of business.
Okay, it's more of a production line, and it starts off with the phone orders coming in or the tills.
Pete's Store, this is Em speaking. How can I help you? 9-inch Pizza Hut. Would you like first guard on that?
And it follows a sequence where we take the orders on the phone, we get the detail, that's passed and transmitted through to the pizza toppers and pizza makers, and they're taking receipts and making up each individual order. Every order is individual, no one order is the same. One order could be 5 pizzas, 6 pizzas, 10 pizzas. One order could be 1 pizza. And it's standardised size, weight of pepperoni, salami, onions, peppers. We cut them the Pacific way, we layer it in the Pacific technique. But we all work as a team. No person does one job, everybody has to multitask. So the girls will have the basis, make the orders, pop them into the oven. They go through the oven at a sequence, come out, and then the lifter, or the table person, which is really, really hard work, what Circus doing here, takes full concentration, and that person is key to calling out and checking the pizzas, checking the quality control, double checking all the right orders. And then Circle will call out the pizzas or hit a bell, and then pass over to the cutting table where Emma is. And Emma, maybe there'll be 1 or 2 or 3 people getting the orders, slicing them, double checking the kitchen receipt goes off and the customer receipt goes on to it. And we set them on the rack ready for the customers. So if you look at the clock is 10 minutes fast. And we set the clock 10 minutes fast for ourselves, but the timing on the receipts are accurate. So we're always under pressure, working 10 minutes ahead of ourselves. And when you get in the flow of it, you forget the clocks are 10 minutes fast, and you just try to time everything for this clock up here to have a pizza out early, and to have it out at least 4 to 6 minutes before a customer comes in. Have it sliced, boxed, receipted, and then if there's any errors or mistakes, we have a little window of 6 minutes to correct it and maybe start the pizza off again or run the pizza through again. Thank you very much now. Enjoy. Nice thing about pizzas is it's so diverse. It covers all age generations. You know, mum, dad, granny, child. It covers absolutely everybody, and it's a sharing food, which is beautiful. And it can be a nice comfort food for that one person who wants a bit of comfort, or it's a very social food. So it is.
I genuinely was shocked, overwhelmed, amazed, humbled by the number of people that have come and spoken to me and smiled. And you just see the pleasure and the memories they have and the reminiscence of what it meant to them. It's amazing to think you're a tiny wee part of that and you've touched so many people. And I never stopped to consider that.
This is phenomenal. So it is. It's just amazing. It's great.
Oh, it's absolutely crazy. If you come in to the shop off the street, it'll be at least 2 hours till we get your pizza done. We've a stack of tickets, probably 3 inches deep of orders.
It's stressful, but nobody's panicking. There's a smile on everybody's face. Look at the boy with the earring over there. A big smile on his face there, sparkly. The young girl on the till there, Rachel, she's been away for 5 years. And she says, can I come in and help tonight? And she's on that till, and like a duck to water, absolutely brilliant. And if Rachel wasn't here tonight, it would be so much harder for us. So it did. It was up here till 3:30 this morning, making dough, because we ran out last night, and we sold out our whole weekend dough in 2 days. But busy-wise, it's all about team. And once you have a good team in place, no matter how busy it is, when you're working together, you all get in the flow and the buzz, and they start to shine and they start to pull together.
The younger ones in the young team, it's quite a transition from school into the world of work. And while they're at school, they're studying and they're trying to go into careers. But I think part-time job is the most important thing any parent can ask their children to do and to undertake. It begins to make them aware and accountable for themselves. They learn about timekeeping, they learn about responsibility, they learn about budgeting, they learn about working in teams.
But you learn a lot of stuff here as well, even just multitasking, anything like that there, under pressure.
I've been here nearly 5 years. So I started when I was 16 and it was my first job. So I've learned a lot in here, I suppose, about talking to customers, working with other people as well. And you kind of get a better understanding of, you know, when I go into different shops and stuff now, I know what it's like on the other side of the counter. And you can kind of recognise when other people come in, you know, who's got experience in retail and who knows what it's like to work somewhere busy.
Yeah, definitely under pressure, especially him now closing up. It's gotten far busier as well.
6.5 years, just a few weeks before Shauna, so yeah, and since I was 15 as well. I've learned, I think, everything that I could have ever learned. I always say that it's probably one of the best first jobs to have. David teaches you you literally know nothing, and it's just everything from like just little tasks like managing money.
Confidence and even speaking with the public and stuff. I've learned so much. I was a little girl when I came in, so I really have grew up throughout the business. So yeah.
Now I'm a bit confused. Is it twice today or twice this week? Twice. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to maybe close up quietly. You get caught up in the machine and just work day by day, and it's just so busy all the time. And you know, suddenly when it's time for me to finish up and we've announced it, it was unbelievable. It's inspiring. It kind of makes the hard work and the effort and things like that melt away. And let's say we close the doors at 8 o'clock on Sunday. You kind of feel just very lucky, very blessed, just very fortunate. I wanted to work with integrity and honest business and just bring people happiness.
Then we've got a bit of a queue building up. Try and get a float of around about 10 of each running, because they are going to go like wildfire. Yeah, as good as can be. We've got a good crew, people have turned up, the motivation's good. We've our orders in already, and this is just to deal with the onslaught that's coming on now. So there's a hungry crowd out there looking to be fed. So guys, thank you for coming in. Right? It's going to be
My
fun.
name is Caroline Sherry and I worked here in 1995-96. My name's Adele Doherty and I worked here when I was 14.
Don't be too hard on them. It's their first day, right? Okay, they're very nervous so they can walk out.
You really have no idea what your day is going to be like until you walk in and open the doors.
And so it begins. Come on.
Can I get 2 supreme garlic breads?
Yeah.
Can I get 1 pepperoni, 1 hot, and 1 margarita?
Can you make 3 more supreme garlic breads, please? We only have 3 left.
A single hot, a hot, and a pepperoni.
They are coming through. There's about 8
Okay.
in the oven, David.
And replacements behind them.
Replacements are on their way.
At the minute, we can't make it fast enough, so it's just alpha leather trying to get ahead of the rush. An extra topping. What do you think? Huh? Good luck. It's just a lovely part of it was all the people in the queue with a lovely smile on their face. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's your second time in tonight?
Yeah.
Not
No,
lovely.
this one's not perfect.
David has been very good. You respect David and he respects you.
As I worked here longer and longer, just became more of a friend than a boss.
I would think very highly of David and I have a lot of time for him. So when he made this decision, I only thought it was fair.
David's very fair and he takes good care of us. We get a lot of pizzas.
He's very good. I respect him very much. It's good crack with him as well, so it is.
He can be a bit tough, challenging times, but no, he's funny and he's caring as well.
And everybody, just make sure a comrade gets water. Okay, tends to dry out.
Honestly, the crack.
Yeah.
Absolutely 90. It is
Forgot about that.
always
The dad jokes.
The dad jokes. We even got him a joke book for Christmas.
Yeah.
Have you got enough to go for another 20 minutes, half an hour? Right, put Red Bull in these three over here. You're on the last leg of it.
I've been at this a long time. I've enjoyed it. It's very consuming. I just think I've had my day. It's time for me to move on. It's a lovely way to end.
I will. I'll miss this place terribly.
Missed the piece of hots that I got, and they were free.
100%. Oh, like, I really will. Don't want to leave.
It stores like our lives, I think. It's been our lives for like
Since
6
we were-
years.
In 1991 I came in and I started as a blow-in, and that's what everybody called me. And then 34 years later I ended up as an institution.
Is Monaghan still hungry at this time of night?
It's been nice sharing the moments with the community and being part of their big moments. You know, the weddings, the christenings, sometimes the bad moments, the funerals.
This is the last one.
I never expected to meet as many people, and I'm very grateful for everybody.
The last one.
Legacy of Peace Store. It's two words that manifest memories and emotions.